Всем доброго времени суток, меня зовут Виктор, и это Сидеус Геймс, и мы продолжаем проходить Столпы Земли. Поехали! Так, у нас тут надо найти письмо. Бочка. Чистые листы пергамента. Ну-ка.
James spent much time writing in the last 10 years. Instead of a prior, he became more of a recluse.
That is what you monks do, isn't it?
It used to be.
Дощечка.
The handwriting on this tablet is hardly legible. Whoever sheds the blood of man, by man shall his blood be shed. Did Prior James write this?
Let's continue looking.
Так, ладно, дверь пока не надо. Фолиант.
Francis, I think I found it.
In the Bible?
Да.
Revelations, the Apocalypse of St. John. And they called to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him who is seated on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of their wrath has come, and who can stand? The Lamb? What was James afraid of? Was it this letter?
No, the letter is still sealed. Break the seal.
Письмо изучить. Итак, письмо датировано 18 декабря 1135 годом Роберту Глостерскому. Назовите дату, и в назначенный день мы будем готовы пролить кровь во имя королевы Мод. Я со своими людьми выступлю против Стефана Блуакского. Мы не развяжем войну, мы лишь разожжем ее пламя. Стефан и все те, кто поклялся ему в верности, сами развязали войну в тот день, когда предали дочь короля Генриха, в тот день, когда Стефан узурпировал ее трон. Бартоломью граф Ширинга.
Oh, this is it. You found it.
The Earl of Shiring is about to start a war.
Yes. He's made contact with my own master, Earl Robert of Gloucester.
Who is this King Stephen that has taken the throne?
A nephew of King Henry. Do you ever think of the day our parents died?
Francis, you know I don't like to talk of that.
I know. It's just that I think of them all the time. And I've always blamed King. The Church suffered under his rule as much as we did in Wales. Philip, you have to show this letter to the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
The Bishop of Kingsbridge? Why?
Our late King Henry was opposed to Rome's influence in England. King Stephen, on the other hand, swore to preserve the rights and privileges of the Church, and we can help him if you tell the bishop to protect Stephen.
You want the bishop to help the new king, King Stephen?
I want a king who supports the Church. I want these dark times to end. I want to stop the Earl of Shiring from starting a war. He could set the whole of England on fire. My lord the Earl of Gloucester can never know what I was doing here. You must not tell the truth about how or where you got this letter. Don't tell anyone I was involved.
Блин. Да это... Не надо принимать, как я хочу. Вот поэтому... Нет, не поедем.
I have already lied for you. I will not do it again.
Lied? You simply said you were here to help this priory.
I lied. I told everyone I just wanted to save Prior James's documents.
Not mentioning the letter was an act of diplomacy.
I'm not like you. I'm not a diplomat. I'm a simple monk. Who am I to talk to a bishop? I cannot and will not do this.
I understand. I will write to St. John's and tell your monks you will stay in Kingsbridge until the election. And then I must find a way to get this letter into the hands of the bishop.
Вы не донесли на вора брата Марка. Как это не донес? Вы нашли послание на мельнице, нашли буковые орешки. Это неправильно засчитала. Так, одну главу я книги прошел. Хорошо. Глава 2. Джек. Чуд Форест. О, здоров. Ты Джек? Чё тут? Кабан. Мертвый. Ну еще бы. Это что такое? Моя проща редко промахивается. Ну, ладно. И чё? Нет, говорит нет. А, понял. Что это у нас? Следы какие-то. Урчит в животе. Жрать хочешь? Это понятно. Хруст веток. Опа! А ты что, не мой чувак? По-моему, он не мой. Ого! Олень. Из прощи в оленя. Ну такое, конечно, можно попробовать. Ты, конечно, попал, но... Ага. Шик-шик-шик, давай еще раз. О, прям в башку зарядил.
Yes.
О, так ты говоришь? Да я понял, что у тебя урчит в животе. Давай разделывай уже, или там доставай. Вообще, из воды достань его. А то всю воду потравит.
My name is Jack. For a long time, it was the only name I had known. I was born and raised in a cave by my mother. We were used to getting by, but that year the winter had been harsh. I was proud to have killed my first deer that day. And while waiting for Mother to help me cure it, I decided to practice my reading.
О, образованный.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. Before him, not a single fort remains.
Afternoon was approaching fast, and Mother still hadn't returned. So, if I wanted to cure the meat, I had to do it on my own. Else it would all go to waste.
Ну давай закоптим миска. Скоро я выучу ее наизусть. Так, очаг, книжная полка, одна книга на французском. Прикольно. Бревна, сухие бревна, очаг. Пещера на пещере, чего? А, замок. Снаряжение. Мама не взяла с собой никакого охотничьего снаряжения. Прикольно. Лук Элен изучить. Лук Элен. Живя как изгои вдали от цивилизации из-за защиты закона, Элен с Джеком были вынуждены держать в доме разное оружие, и стрелковое, и холодное. Был там и лук, который мог служить как средством самообороны, так и инструментом для добычи и пропитания. Большинству изгоев предъявлялись обвинения, но перед судом они так и не представали. По закону все их права, в том числе и на собственность, аннулировались, а договоры признавались утратившими силу. У них больше не было прав, а потому кто угодно мог причинить им вред, схватить и передать властям. Поэтому большинству изгоев приходилось жить скрытно, промышляя воровством. Да, вот такое вот суровое. Так, что у нас? Мешки. Остатки наших орешков и кореньев. Возьмем орешков. Оп. Хаванул чутка. Так, это что такое? Дичь. Мой первый олень. Не может это. Так, для того, чтобы закоптить, нам нужны что? Нам нужны бревна, да? Берем бревно. Ложим в огонь, наверное. Так, у меня есть бревно. Ага, хорошо. Чек.
Good. It's warmer. Now I need some wet wood to make it smoke properly.
Так, мокрая дрова. А где мокрая дрова? Книжная полка. Дичь. Очаг. Но больше-то дров нет, правильно? Или типа выйти из пещеры можно? Вот ну что.
Huh? What's that?
Птица какая-то. Груда камней. Камни для стрельбы из пращи. Возьмем пару штук. Я, правда, лук себе взял. Так что, что это такое? Ветки. Ну-ка возьмем. Ага. Пойдем положим ветку сначала. И поставим коптиться мясо. А потом проверим. Там, по-моему, ребенок кричит. Очень похоже. Мясо. Сначала мясо, друган. Потом уже шум. Ну так возьми его, что ты? Так оно как типа висит и коптится уже, наверное. Я понял, оно уже висит и коптится. Понятно. Так, замок. А что тут замок?
There he is. Charles the Great, protector of my town.
Ага.
You're coming with me.
Карл Великий, сделано мамой. Так, мешки, это я все взял. Это пойдем посмотрим, там, походу. Мы сейчас этих встретим. Тома из пролога. Да-да-да, о. Оп. Хе. Так. Лед разбит, ну еще бы.
It was hit by something sharp. That was no animal.
Ну он вопит у вас. У них лошадь есть, прикольно. А что сразу видно не было? Не, это монах.
Good. He hasn't seen you.
Who is he?
A whip. That's what he is.
Кто? Бич?
A whip.
Бич, ну.
That means he's someone bad. I told you about people like him, remember?
Is he a monk?
He is. Although not an ordinary one. Maybe an official for someone important. I don't like this one bit.
He looks nice though. He's smiling.
Listen, Cub. I am sorry. I know there's so much you want to know about the world out there, but for now, we must stay hidden. And never trust a man of God. Least of all his compassion. You'll either end up in a monastery or at the gallows. Get down.
Easy now, it's just someone little. No need to be afraid.
I'm going to follow him. You go home and wait for me, little cub.
Там, по-моему, что-то осталось, зелененькое, вон, что-то лежит. Да? Окровавленная тряпка. Это платье было, да? кусок ткани. Холмик земли. А, это жену поговорили. Похоронили. Малой, не разрывай, там труп. Нога, ну это нога, ну что ты... Я не знаю, накрой ее, что ли. Я хочу домой. Ну, ногу увидел. И все, хочет домой. Опа, что там, кто-то идет.
Mother?
Тихо, не шуми. Чего тебя только учили? Это явно не твоя мать. Она так громко не шумит. Оба! А, это этот. Здорово.
Don't move.
Ты
We
кто?
killed the pig thief in Salisbury. We can kill you too. Bloody outlaw. Where's the baby? Did you eat it?
Рубанутый, что ли?
I don't have the baby.
Right.
Книжку
What's
отдай.
this?
Give
Книжку.
it back.
What do you want with this? You can't read.
Give it back.
Leave the boy be, Alfred.
He took the baby. I saw him take Mother's cloak. He's the only one around. Who else would have taken it?
Монах.
Wolves.
A monk took it.
A monk?
Yes, on a horse.
Is that true?
Да.
Where did he go?
He should take us there.
Leave him alone. He's just a boy.
What is your name, boy?
Jack.
Do you live in these woods, Jack? Then you know this place better than us. Please. I don't know why I left the child. I thought I couldn't take care of him alone, but I cannot leave him to die either. I have to know if he's all right. Will you help us?
Ну ладно. Поможем.
You're a good lad. I owe you.
А еще ты мудак, что ребенка
If you
бросил
want your
умирать.
silly book back, you better keep your word.
Ты тоже какой-то говнюк. Неправильный. Малец, заряди ему прощой.
For now, I had no choice. The girl was sobbing, while her father remained tense but quiet. The boy kept on pushing me, which confused me greatly. I had never been hated before. If I had any plans of getting away, it would be like hunting deer. I had to stay sharp until the others forgot to be.
Так, идем по следу монаха. Окей, пошли.
The monk had crossed a small stream, or he had followed its course north, which would have led him towards the next village. Either way, the tracks ended at a riverbed as evening was fast approaching. The big man looked at me. Which
Так, перейти реку, пойти вдоль речушки. Лесная обитель святого Иоанна. Но он типа направлялся в лесную обитель, значит он не сюда шел, значит он сюда шел.
the
Мы-то
stream
помним.
led us to a more convenient crossing. Here, one could easily pass without getting drenched in icy water. Suddenly, the boy called out. He had spotted something on the other bank. A set. So, we crossed the river, the boy cheerfully mocking my skills as a tracker.
Подожди, лесная обитель. А, ну ладно. Типа нам реку по-любому пересекать надо было.
What is it?
He got us lost.
Did you?
Papa, I'm tired.
That's all right. Come on, up on my shoulders you go.
heavy, and you're too tired anyway. I will remain steadfast.
You should all get some rest. Alfred, stay here with them while I take a look ahead.
No, don't go.
I won't be far, dear. Besides, you can do me a favour while I'm gone. Have an eye on the lads and make sure they get some sleep, all right?
All right.
See? You are steadfast. I won't be long.
You stay where I can see you while my sister rests. And no tricks.
Так, что там у нас? Моя книжка, да, лежит? А что я не могу найти это? Снег на голову. Ага. Дадим девочке.
No, I won't abandon him. We are fighting side by side now.
Дай книжку. Хоп.
Ha.
Он спит. И девочка спит. И снег. Пусть спит. Снегом сверху.
Huh? What is it? Did you hear something?
Нет.
The fog is lifting.
I don't like you.
А ты мне не нравишься.
Tell me, why do you care about your book so much? Wait, where is it? You sneaky thief. I knew it.
Вообще-то это
You
моя
just
книга,
want to rob
дебил.
us.
You took it first.
You're an animal. You don't even know what it is.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. Before him, not a single fort remains.
What are you rambling on about?
It's from the book.
How do you know this? You're an animal.
Can't you read?
Ха-ха-ха! Лошарик.
See that?
А что ты?
Over there in the fog. There is something there.
Тему сменил. Так, ну это что-то похоже на голову оленя.
What is it?
A deer. It broke through the ice and died.
Children!
А что этот говнюк там хотел сделать? В башке тухнуть?
Martha, wake up, dear.
Who's she?
We met in the forest. I'm Jack's mother. Come here, Jack.
Did you find him?
Yes, dear, we did.
The baby is safe. The monk brought it to a small cell not far from here.
But we won't go there now. Ellen offered us shelter for tonight.
I have. Follow me.
If I'd known you lived this close, my Agnes might have been saved.
Don't fool yourself. When a woman is bleeding inside, it either stops or it doesn't. All you can do is keep her warm, and you did that. I'm sorry, but the living must take care of the living. Jack, give the children some soup, will you? Will you be able to get work soon?
Hard to say. People don't usually hire a new master builder in winter. Too cold for stirring the water. Sometimes you get lucky, but not this
Thank
year.
you, Jack.
А что, этот мудак себе сам налить не может? С рожей такой кирпичом.
Some time ago I had work in Exeter. They offered me the post of builder for the Castellan, to keep the walls and defences in shape. It would have kept me busy for the rest of my life. We would have lived like bishops.
Ну ты решил воять, и поэтому твоя жена погибла, дебил.
What happened?
I refused.
Молодец, поздравляю
All I
тебя.
cared about was working on a cathedral again. I was a fool.
Да.
You can do better than to build churches.
Well, I worked on one once. That was good work. I won't ramble on now. But if you ask Martha, she'll tell you everything about it.
You know, a man like you should not beat himself so hard.
No. No, there is no excuse for leaving my baby son.
Да, согласен.
Women die in labor. Men abandon their children all the time. It is rare that they return.
Ну, это тоже
Is
правда.
that what happened to you and your son?
No, that is an altogether different story. One I haven't even told Jack yet. All I can say is, I raised him alone in this cave, outside of town law. Just us and the forest.
How do you get by?
We hunt, we gather. It works well enough for us two to survive. You can thank Jack for the meal, by the way. My little cub caught his first deer today, all by himself.
I'm impressed. Eat well, children. You'll need your strength.
And so do you, Master Builder. Go on, tuck in.
I will. Thank you.
Чё-то бабёха на мужика, по-моему, запала.
Well, they're asleep now. So, what is it?
I told you that the monk had taken the baby to a small cell nearby. It's true, but I advise you to stay away from there.
What? Why?
Because you abandoned it. That counts as murder.
Then I have to steal him. I have to own up to what I've done. I have to take back my son.
Think for a moment. You have been out of work since summer. A baby needs a lot of care. More than your other children. How will you feed him?
But what am I to do then? Live like you? I don't know a thing about hunting. I'm a mason. Even in a castle I'm more at home than here.
Leave the baby with the monks. He'd be warm and fed. You wouldn't have to carry him while you look for work. And when you do find something, you can come back and fetch him.
I don't know. Since Agnes died, I don't know anything anymore.
You're a good man, Tom Builder. You're kind and gentle and strong. You will do the right
Реально
thing.
запала на него.
You also don't have to go through this alone, you know. Jack and I will have to leave this place soon. The winter is too cruel and we might not survive if we stayed. We could all travel together.
I don't know. I have my hands full with my children already.
I can help you take care of them. If you promise to teach my son how to get along in the world of men. We may be strangers now, but we would be at each other's side, helping out however we can.
The living must take care of the living.
Yes.
That night I dreamed of a strange world. There were small castles, dead deer, and a giant called Tom. In that dream I was happy. I tightly held my mother's hand, watching the kind giant and learning his mysterious ways.
Вы убили оленя, приготовили ужин, наткнулись на Тома, встретили его семью, вы налили суп сначала Марте, Альфред не взлюбил вас, вы захотели поскорее покинуть лес, вы нашли информацию о жизни Джека и Эллен в качестве изгоев. Итак, вторую главу я завершил. Глава 3. Заговор. Пещера. Опять же?
Did you pack enough food? It will be a while before you get to eat smoked venison again.
Yeah, I took some.
Anyone seen Martha?
She said she had to piss.
All right. I'll go get her.
You're a mason too, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what have you built so far? I'm sure Jack would love to hear about your work.
Houses.
Так,
I
взять
mostly
можно?
carve rocks. I haven't built much yet.
That must be hard work.
Right.
Ugh.
Чё
Even
это?
the good ones are starting to taste bad.
Tell me, how are you getting along?
Fine.
You know, you don't have to be afraid of me.
I'm not afraid.
Марта, а ты что там делаешь? Ну тихо ты, что ты плачешь?
They're looking for you.
I don't want to leave. It's so dangerous out there. I don't want to get robbed again.
I've got a slingshot.
Maybe you could teach me how to use it.
Не вопрос.
I will.
Papa usually protects me. But he can't always be around. He needs to take care of himself too.
You need to learn to defend yourself.
I want to, but I'm still so small. And I want to stay here where it's safe.
This knight is Charles the Great. He will protect you.
Oh. Am I his princess?
You are. Together, you are brave and smart and will never give up.
All right. I have to stay steadfast. Thank you, Jack.
Обращайся.
Come on. We're going on a great quest.
Приключения, ну да. Ширинг. Так, куда это нам идти надо? О, прям.
On our way, I told Martha the names of my trees. There was the birch, Jerusalem, and the oaks, Alexandria and Byzantium. When I pointed out Rome, she laughed and named an apple tree Southampton. The farther we walked, the merrier she became, christening all the new trees Winchester, Bath, Salisbury, while I grew quieter and quieter. Finally, we arrived at a large road. This heads towards Shiring, Tom said. The strangest name of them all.
Ну, тут как бы только один путь. Вот сюда мне светит. Ширинг. Дворец епископа.
By noon, we had reached the edge of town. Mother gave us some dry prunes to chew while she argued with Tom whether we should head directly to town or past the palace of the so-called bishop. Tom was hopeful to find work at the palace, but Mother seemed uneasy.
Епископ. Да ну в жопу этого епископа, не нравится мне.
Mother seemed happy to head directly into town and avoid the palace. These churchmen are all crooks, she said. But Tom answered with a worried expression on his brow. They might be the only ones willing to hire a mason around here.
Не, все, решил в город, идем в город.
Shiring was full of people looking for work. Mother and Tom kept asking around while we rested our feet at the market. Alfred gave me a look as if he wanted to punch me, but I only stared at the buildings, amazed by the straightness of their walls. Finally, Mother called us over. Rumor had it that the Earl of Shiring was hiring all kinds of people. It was then that I heard a man in a robe say, "That voice, it's her. The witch. She was here 10 years ago." but apart from me, no one took notice.
Что? Ширинг. Ширинг. Эрлс Касл. Замок графа Бартоломью Ширинг. И? Ага.
You don't know me. You're misjudging whatever it is I did. I'm willing to forgive your mistake if you accept my offer now.
This is all about family honor to you, isn't it? Perhaps I should tell you about my mother. She was a happy person who loved to laugh and tell stories, but father made her miserable. Oh, he's not a bad man, but solemn and strict. She hated him so much she died from it.
Are you saying you don't like me?
You're so self-centered. You never think about anyone else's feelings. You have no refinement and you can barely read. What were you expecting?
One day you will see that you are wrong, and then I won't be so forgiving.
All right. Let's hope it's true and the Earl needs us.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Alfred, keep an eye out. I'll be right back. And boys, try to be nicer to each other.
Альфред.
An eye out for what? Papa wants him to look for things that are broken.
Some people don't know they need a mason until you show them.
Papa could fix their walls or build a house.
One man can build an entire house? I want to see.
Learn what you can, but don't stray too far.
Ugh. Why won't anyone just give me something to eat?
А что ж ты жрать-то все время хочешь, скотина-то? Типа другие не хотят, ну задолбал реально, какой-то говнюк. Так.
Stay sharp, Jack. People are rarely what they seem.
Ну, я надеюсь,
See that
это...
knight over there? What does he look like to you?
Медвежонка.
He looks like a small bear.
True, but even small bears can have an appetite for blood.
Это да.
Just because we are out of the forest, that doesn't mean there are no wolves about.
Колодец.
Jack, be careful. Don't get too close.
Да ладно, ты что ты? Не упаду же я туда. Так, какие-то ребятки. Застава. Марта.
Hello, Jack.
Привет.
Have you ever been to a castle before?
Yeah.
No. Castles are very safe places. People don't rob you so fast.
Mother told me stories about castles, about knights and princesses.
Oh, like what?
Like the one about Tristan and Isolde. They drank a potion and had to love each other for 3 years.
I know that one. Jack, do you think there's a princess in this castle? It would be so nice to see a real princess one day.
Почесал макушку, кто его знает. Альфред, ну что? Втащить тебе?
What do you want? Get lost.
Ты грубый мудак. Реально грубый мудак. Или это замок? Не, это застава только. Только девах стоит. Так, пересечь двор. Пересечь двор. Ну, пойдем пересечем двор. Оп. Так, что у нас тут?
I can't believe the Earl allowed his daughter to refuse him. How scandalous.
Well, William Hamley is an idiot. I wouldn't marry him either. She deserves someone better. Such a very bright and charming girl.
No, she's an arrogant one, just like her father.
Don't see that. It's not arrogance. It's nobility.
Nobility?
Like that if you want people to respect you.
I agree. She will do fine. It's the Earl's son I'm more worried about. To think that coward is set to be next in line.
At least he knows how to order people around.
Right. What a brat.
Так, что у нас тут есть? Вернуться назад, ага. Подняться на стену. Работники. Чё, как, пацаны?
Hello, my name is Jack.
Такие, ну, замечательно. Так, пересечь двор, подняться на стену. А, мне скажут, мне нельзя подниматься, да? Можно? Застава. Рыцарь. Привет, рыцарь. Блин, Джек, давай ты быстрее пойдешь к рыцарю. Тут что-то полдня будешь идти туда только. Стоит, бухает что-то тут. Зырит вниз. Здорово, рыцарь. Кстати, я тоже рыжий. Два рыжих пацана.
What is it, boy?
Да, просто.
You just want to stand there and stare? All right then, let's see what you've got.
Чего? Ха.
You're good.
No,
Could
так-
kill a boar with that stare. Pierce it like an arrow. You ever tried that, boy? Stare a boar to death?
No, but I can kill a deer with a rock.
You know what had happened to a boy who claimed he'd killed a deer?
Only the king is allowed to, right?
Aye, or the queen for that matter. Whoever has their arse on the bloody throne end of summer. Used to be that anyone could hunt, but these are proper times now. Decent and orderly. At least when it comes to butchering deer, that is.
Will you be fighting soon?
Why are you asking? All right, let me tell you a secret. Can you keep a secret?
Конечно.
What color is your shite, boy? Excellent. Looks like you can keep your mouth shut after all. You want to be in on the real deal now?
Конечно.
And just say the words. What's your bloody secret, Catface?
What's your bloody secret, Catface?
Well put, boy. Well put. But bloody it is. We are all going to fight soon. It's for a thing called loyalty. See, all these knights are loyal to one man, and he is loyal to another. And he then is loyal to yet another, a woman, who is the rightful queen of the English. For some here, loyalty's all about coin and favours and power. But for me, it's all about whom I trust, whom I'd follow all the way to hell for all the right reasons. Going to hell together with confidence and trust. It's what's holding this world together, boy. So, you understood my little secret? Good.
Тебе нужен каменщик. Рыцарю каменщик вообще нужен? Зачем?
Do you need a mason?
Me? Well, these battlements could use a fresh stone or two, but apart from that, I don't know a bloody thing about building, and I don't want to. All I care about is a good sturdy wall and some hot tar to keep my enemies warm. That reminds me of a story. Want to hear a story, boy?
Да.
Well, you see, I'm not just one for a good solid tarring. But back in my day, I was also quite the stealthy bastard, if I may say so. So this one time, me and my men lay siege to this castle. While both sides rested for the night, I took my crowbar and swam over to the enemy. There was this piece of wall where the mortar had gone away, and one could easily look through the holes into their courtyard. So what did I do? I smoothly tore a hole with my crowbar and snuck inside. Then, what you want to do is hit them where it really hurts. That's not always the groin. In this case, it was their old well barely standing up. So, one kick, and all its rocks tumbled and covered the hole. From then on, they were without water. The shortest siege in the history of sieges. And not one man died. All because I had an eye on the wall and made good use of that well.
That's what knights do?
Knights do a lot of things, lad.
How did you end that siege again?
I looked for a wall where the mortar was gone. I kicked in their ram.
Are you a knight?
I'll be damned if I wasn't. Would have risked my life for nothing if all I was supposed to do was bake bread. Be warned, lad. Get a job that pays. Not one where you have to pay for a new horse every time someone kicks your arse. Being a knight costs you, especially when you're also a drunkard. Damn, if only I'd known.
Huh.
What a strange boy.
Ну да, это тоже довольно странный пацан. Смотри, у меня проща есть.
Nice slingshot, boy. Better put it away before you hurt somebody.
Пойти по стене, да, пойдем по стене. Ага. Какой-то рыцарь странный стоит, такой весь понурый, грустный. Так, можно пойти в башню, можно пойти в донжон. Можно... А что такое рыцари?
Are you knights?
We are?
Why, you want to be like us?
Like you?
Tell you what, snatch us some food from the keep, and we might train you.
Very good. That should be a valuable first lesson.
Не буду я воровать из донжона, иди в жопу. Прямые как деревья. Так, пересечь двор. Ага, здесь я оказался обратно. Так, ладно, мы пойдем сходим в донжон. Донжон пойдем. Чего? Здоров.
Watch your step, you little twit.
Какой ты грубый.
Don't mind him, boy. That's just William Hamley. He was hoping for a princess, but all he got was a boot.
What's he doing? Do you think he forgot something?
His dignity, perhaps?
Козлы такие сидят вдвоем. Два говнючка. О, что тут у нас?
Look, you strike me as an honest worker, but we have a right who does all the repairs for us.
Then something else, maybe? I heard rumours that there's all kinds of work here.
Well, unfortunately, it's not builders we're looking for. Actually, it's quite the opposite.
I understand. Thank you for your consideration. Walk with me, boy.
Блин, я только пришел. А, ну все, можно. В общем, на этом серию закончим. Продолжим проходить в следующий раз. Не забывайте подписываться на канал. Это помогает развитию канала. Да вам не сложно. Комментируйте видео, задавайте вопросы. Также подписывайтесь на контакт, Twitter, Facebook. Все ссылочки в описании под видео. А на этом все. Всем пока.